Hi, this is Damon from Windhill Growers. I'm here with John from the Utopia Experience. We're in Samil, Samuc-Champey, Alta Verapaz, Guatemala, and we're going to show you how to make chocolate with just two ingredients, cacao and sugar, and a food processor. John just roasted up these beans for us and they smell amazing.
So me and Damon, we just got done shelling the cacao beans, and what we have left is just the nibs and our sugar. So what we're going to do is we're going to start to process these cacao nibs and sugar using a food processor down into liquid chocolate. Today what we're going to be doing is a 70% sugar, 70% cacao to sugar ratio, which basically works out to 1 pound of cacao beans to a cup of sugar.
Nice.
And of course you can sweeten this to your liking, you know, if you want to make it sweeter or less sweeting, just depending on what you're looking for.
70% is a good, that's what we use in our chocolate bars is 70%.
Yeah, let's go ahead and add the ingredients into our food processor and we'll show you how easy it is to make chocolate at home with a food processor. So if you have your nibs, just throw in a pound of nibs and 1 cup of sugar. Now, when you take a look at this, it's going to be quite granulated and it's going to taste very sweet. One thing to keep in mind when you're making chocolate, the first 5 to 10 minutes when you taste it, it's going to taste like pure sugar. Just because all of the fats and the cacao hasn't fused together yet. So when you go to taste this right now, it's going to taste incredibly sweet. But about 10 to 15 minutes into the blend, the actual flavors of the cacao will start to overpower the flavors of the sugar. So,
isn't that cool?
So when you taste it originally, so if you're trying to do a 70% chocolate and you throw in your cacao and you throw in your sugar and you taste it at the beginning stages, you have not ruined your chocolate. It's not too sweet. Just continue the blending process, and as you go through the steps, it's going to start to taste more like a dark 70% chocolate. So we're about 5 minutes into the blend, and you can see the consistency has completely changed. It's actually almost like a fudge-like consistency, and this is just from the fats coming out of the cacao bean, and also the sugar from the blending process. It starts to warm and the sugar will start to melt, so you can actually see it. Now it's going to have much more of a fruity flavor, which is great. So I think we're pretty much done now, if you want to check it out. Oh yeah, that's definitely a good pourable, liquid, moldable chocolate. For a really good, homemade, healthy chocolate that still has a really fruity flavor, this is a great place to stop. About 20-25 minutes into the blend. Sure. Basically, I mean, no science to this, but just get your mold, and you know, the idea is, how I normally do is I fill my mold up about 3/4 of the way, just so I have some space to put in my different fillings, you know, my nuts and different things like that. So now we got our molds filled. You know, we just kind of want to tap those down a little bit, and then get creative. You know, like stick a walnut in one. You know, we can stick in a few cashews. You know, do a little bit with some sea salt. Do some with some cinnamon. Here I'm actually using a chili cobanero, and chili chocolate is actually one of the best ways to eat chocolate, because when you eat the chili, it actually opens up all the receptors in your stomach and your body absorbs a lot more of the antioxidants and the nutrients of the cacao. So it's actually that's how the Mayans actually consumed their cacao, was with chili.
Nice.
And it's that easy. Basically, we're going to just take these molds, we'll throw them in the refrigerator, and in about 15 minutes we'll come back and we'll show you how we pop them out and how you can enjoy some really good homemade healthy chocolate. Enjoy.